Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video guys, I'm gonna be telling you guys 4 scary stories that happened in school. Guys, I finally did it. I changed the position of me recording because the other spot that was over there, my bed, looked super bad. Now this is a better spot. So guys, I'm gonna have a note to say something important to you guys. I wanted to say that I'm gonna be changing the schedule again, guys. It's because on Mondays, like uploading videos on Mondays is very hard because every Sunday I need to record videos and Sundays I'm very busy at the time and I'm gonna start to upload videos every Tuesdays and Fridays because on Mondays I could record and Tuesdays I could edit on Tuesday and I could upload like a Tuesday like at 2 through 4 p.m. So guys, please watch my latest video called five scary horror stories that happen in real life. That's true. Go watch the videos and I'll be in the link description, and don't forget to post a notification on guys to get updated for my new videos. And yeah, let's just get started. So the first story I'm gonna be talking about is the little daycare ghost waiting for parents. So I researched some articles from the internet. I'm starting to make some story times because many people find it interesting. So I'm gonna making these type of videos. So yeah, let's get started. For a number of years, CW worked at a daycare school and had many times heard stories about the ghost of a little boy who occasionally appeared there. For example, when a number of children were waiting outside for the parents to pick them up, he would stand among them, confusing the staff as to how many children were actually there. CW was skeptical about these stories until a friend had first-hand experience with the little ghost. On this particular night, CW, a friend, and her husband were at school, helping to set up the kindergarten for the new school year. It was about 8 p.m. when the husband came from outside and he said he had seen a little boy out there. He tried to talk to him, but got no response. He assumed it was the son of one of the other co-workers, and he told her that she should keep an eye on him because it was getting dark and cold outside. The co-worker just gave him a puzzled look and said she didn't know what he was talking about. The man looked toward him, toward the door, of the back room, where the child stood looking at him, and again asked the co-worker why she would let her son around outside in the cold dark. Now a bit miffed, the co-worker replied that she had not brought her son with her. As the man looked toward the door again, the child was now gone. Sometime later, an alarm system with a video surveillance was installed in the school. One day the director called in some of the co-workers to tell them they had something to tape. CW says they had actually caught footage of the nursery door open very slowly, then close with anyone being there. The time of recording was 3 a.m. and the alarm never went off. So that's the end of the story. So what it's talking about is that there was a school and many people saw like a person saw like a ghost and they thought it was their coworker son, but his coworker said that it was not his son, that his son was at home. So then the coworker thought that the other coworker was playing with him and lying to him because he saw the child, and then he looked away for a second, then the ghost disappeared. Then it said like they put some cameras on to test if there was a ghost there, but then an alarm turned on and it never turned off. So that's the end of the story. That's a surprising story. So I'm gonna be telling you guys the second story. It's called The Dog and the Orb at Kangaroo and School. In 1993, Deb was a 9-year-old at school in a remote part of Australia. It was March, when the days of Australia were getting shorter and weather cooler. Deb's class and the Year 8 students were enjoying a sleepover at school. The school was called Kangaroo Inn, named after the old ruins that were nearby. The rock walls and a window frame were all remained of the old inn, constructed and used during the gold rush. Deb says apparently the Chinese couple who ran who ran the inn were buried under the school somewhere, but no one knew for certain. They was putting on a cooking duty, barbecuing sausages and patties for tea. Around 6:30 p.m., some of her classmates came down to ask how long tea was going to be. As I was cooking the barbecue, she said, I heard a dog barking. There was no dogs at school. I could hear the bark coming outside. It was about to investigate when a little dog, a Jack Russell, I think popped out of the wall. It ran around barking from the headed over the tech studies room and ran through that wall into the room. This was no child imagination. One of the teachers who was staying with the children on the overnight came out to find the dog. He heard barking. Deb told the teacher that she saw, and the teacher replied, well, school is supposed to be haunted, but not by a dog. When they heard it barking again, they all ran on the other side of the tech studies building. To their astonishment, the dog was standing half in the wall, barking. We couldn't see his tail or hind legs there because, while we watched, an orb floated out of the wall, glowing green. The dog followed it. It is barking constantly. By this time, three other students and one of the other teachers were witnessing the phenomenon. Then the dog and all floated up into the air and they were lost for sight in the darkening skies. I haven't seen anything like this since, Deb says, but some years 12 students supposedly caught video footage of a green orb early on, around 1998 through 1989. Also, some teachers reported being shaken by the shoulders or felt cold spots when locking up the school late at night. When sleepovers or events at school happen after school hours, I guess. My school was haunted, but whatever. What's happening never hurt anyone, just freaked us out. So it said that it's like a school haunted like on 1990, no, it's like more back. It was saying that many people like died in that school, and that the teachers and the owners of the school said that there was a ghost, but many children didn't see the ghost of people. They saw like a dog barking around, and the teacher didn't believe them. She said like it was like an ordinary dog, but then the student said that like there was no dogs at school. Like how could it be a dog in school? And the teacher just said like that they saw like a green orb, like a slimy, like you haven't seen like when they like a movie like a ghost movie, and you see like when there's like their body, like you could see like his gluing like this. I'm gonna show you an image right here, and so you could get like an idea. So that's what I'm talking about. And the teacher said that many people died before, and that's why they keep seeing those type of things. So guys, just let's go with the next story. So the next story is called The Little Boy in the Dorm That Had a Past. Christina was attending a boarding school in FTA Apache, Arizona back in October 2006. It was her first year at school, but no one of her best friends had been there for 3 years and had a number of spooky experiences there. For example, one day when she was walking past the stairs that led to the second floor, she heard what sounded like a boy laughing, and she could hear the footsteps going upstairs. To investigate, she went upstairs and looked down the hallway, but she saw nothing. She checked all upstairs rooms, but she saw but she saw in her no one. When Christina's friend returned to her bedroom, she glanced in her dresser mirror and saw a pale little boy sitting on her bed. But when she turned around, she was gone. When Christina came into the room, her friend told her everything he had seen and heard. She described the apparition, as having blonde hair, a pale face, and wearing a striped shirt and a faded blue pants. I believe her, Christina says. I want to see this ghost boy. So I would sit on the bottom of the stairs for around an hour every day. I heard nothing for about a week, then I gave up. 2 weeks later, however, Christina has her encounter with a ghost boy. One morning she had gotten out of the shower and went into her room to put her shampoo and towel away. I opened the closet to hang the towel on my closet door, she says, and when I was about to close the door, I saw him. The little boy exactly as my friend described. Christina and the little boy stared at each other for a moment, and then a blink on an eye, and he vanished. I never saw him again, says Christina. I knew the dorm used to be a hospital and had a lot of sick dead people. They said that the room my friend and I are is where the little boy died of pneumonia. So, they say like when they were in like at school, like they're living the dorm, and that a girl like keeps seeing like a ghost boy, like he had like pale, he was very pale, like he had like faded blue pants, and her friend like she was like didn't believe her, and she didn't believe her what she was saying, and then she said, then they noticed that there was like a hospital, used to be in a hospital when the dorm was, and they said like what her bedroom where her bedroom was, it was where the boy died. He died out of pneumonia. Pneumonia. So that's the story of the little ghost boy, and I'm just gonna read the last one. So guys, the next story, it sounds like kind of creepy. I'm very scared of it, but I'm gonna tell you the title of the story. So the story is called The Whistling Nun. Kate was also at a boarding school when she had her haunting experience. It was an American boarding school in England, a boarding that dates back in the 1960s. During Kate's first year at school, her dorm was above an old coach's house for the horses that was built near the school main building, an old mansion. The coach house and adjoins a strange tall building that is also a dormitory. At one time in its history, the building was a convent of Nuri where religious nuns once lived. One night, Kate was up very late finishing homework. It was about 2:30 a.m., and one of her roommates was still studying, and another roommate was getting ready to bed. As I was organizing my books, we suddenly heard a whistling coming outside the window of our room, says Kate. The window looked down over the garden and that connected to us on the old nunnery building. Our room was 4 stories up off the ground, and the whistling sounded like it was coming from directly outside the window, as if something was hovering there. Too afraid to investigate any further, the 3 girls just sat and stared at the window, listening to the whistling. After a few minutes, it stopped. There was no wind that night. Came members, and as we could not have heard something that was clearly whistling from the ground. Besides, who would have been out at 2:30 a.m.? Many tales have been told that the nunnery building is haunted by a nun who committed suicide centuries ago by jumping from a window. Was she the one outside our window? What night to us? I guess we will never know. So, this is like the similar story to the little boy of the pale boy. It was like a girl that lived in a dorm, and like she was like her best friends, like roommates, and her roommates were like one was studying, one was getting to bed, and they finally like heard like a noise, like a whistling sound, like this, like that, and like they kept hearing it, like they kept hearing the noise, and they said, "Why is that noise?" They were super scared because they were really, really late at that time. It was like 2:30 a.m. and they said, "Why would someone be like whistling at the time or be outside at that time? Everyone should be sleeping by that time." Then they kept like hearing the noise again, again, and they noticed that, and many researchers say that maybe it's a numb because it's like back in the country and the how's it called on the centuries. They say like there was like a nun that committed suicide by jumping from a window, and many people say that maybe it was a nun that was whistling out there. So guys, that's the end of the video. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you get updated when I upload a new video. And like this video and also share this video with your friends so we could get a bigger squad now, guys. We have 130 subscribers, so we have more than last week. Last week had two 120 subscribers. So this week we went up by 10 subscribers. So keep subscribing to my channel, guys. We could do this, guys. I believe in you guys. And our goal, guys, is to get 1,000 subscribers by December. Like 100 subscribers. I'm gonna try to be uploading 2 videos a week. But in summer, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be uploading 3 days a week. So, guys, please, please, please stay updated with my videos and share with your friends. And I hope you like this kind of videos. And yeah, guys, see you on the next video. Bye. Peace.